Hey y'all, welcome back. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing great. So excited you're here. For all of you who are new, I'm Sarah, also known as Princess Sparkle Nails on Instagram. Leanne from the Bombshell Nail Company sent me these gorgeous dips to try. We're going to do a little swatching. I'm going to do a mani for y'all. And I cannot wait. Let's just jump right into it. Alrighty, I love this packaging. So pretty. I love the stickers. Hated to tear into it. It's so pretty. This first shade is called Zetus Lapetus. Look at this beautiful rose gold washi tape. I love that. Keeps the dips from leaking out. Love these jars. Love the little rose on top. Such a pretty little detail. And this shade is called Blue Lagoon. This gorgeous bright cobalt blue. Absolutely love this one. Look at that beautiful blue. So gorgeous. Always stir your dip powders before swatching or dipping. This helps it apply a lot more smoothly. And I'm using my Tamika liquids for swatching. I'm swatching front and back of my swatch stick. While one side is drying, you can swatch the other side. It just helps it go a lot faster. Such a bright, unique blue. Wait till y'all see this gorgeous glitter. Look at that. It has so many different colors. I feel like it could pair with a lot of different dips. I'm all for that. Love having a versatile glitter. It is so pretty. For those of you who are new to dipping, I always love putting my glitter in a cupcake liner and laying my swatch stick or my nail into the glitter. Just helps it lay nice and flat. Beautiful. And now I'm going to activate and top coat my swatch sticks, and I'll be right back. For those of you who are wondering, yes, I ran out of my Tamika top coat. Well, it's top coat and base. I ordered some more, so that's why I'm using my triple vitamin top for my swatching. These colors are giving me a space galaxy vibe. I'm so here for it. They are absolutely stunning. Alrighty, let's get right into this mani. I've already done my right hand. That's why I have my glove on. I'm going to be putting Blue Lagoon on all of my fingers. And I'm going to be putting the glitter on my middle finger. And I'm going to have it vertical ombre on my pointer in my ring. I'll be using Blue Lagoon as a base for my glitter. I'll show you what I mean here in a moment. I'm going to apply primer and Bond-Aid to all my nails. This dehydrates the nail. I'm also using my Referrals and Co clear. I'm going to use this primer to dehydrate my nail bed. Get rid of all of the oils. It just helps the dip adhere really well to your nail. Now I'm going to apply one layer of base coat to all of my nails and let that dry completely. This helps prevent lifting and you don't have to buff your natural nail as much. Now that I've applied that to all of my nails and it's completely dry, I'm going to do one layer of clear on all of my nails. This helps prevent darker dips from staining your nails and also helps glitter remove a lot easier when it's time for soak off. I'm sure I've said this a million times, but a toothpick is your best friend if you're new to dipping. Always run that toothpick around your cuticle line. Just helps everything stay a lot cleaner looking. Keeps all that dip and dip liquid off of your skin. Now I'm just taking my stiff bristle brush and removing all of the excess clear. Alright, let's dip into this gorgeous blue. I have to confess to y'all, I had a little trouble with it. It's a little bit on the grainy side, so I recommend stirring it really well. I also noticed when I applied it to my right hand, I had like little white specks. So you definitely need a clear coat after you get through applying all of your dips of blue. Coat it with one coat of clear, which you'll see me do here in a moment. I'm using my regular apex method. I'm doing 1/2 stripe down the center of my nail. This will give it a rounded shape when we're all done. And I'm going to do this step to all of my nails, and I'll be right back. Now that I've applied that, I'm going to dust it off really well. And we'll be ready for our second coat. I'm going to go a little bit lower than the stripe I just made. And being careful not to get the dip, leave it like a little hairline on the side of your nail, if that makes sense. Right around the side, just leave it like a little bit. This keeps your nail from looking super wide when you're all done. And I'm going to do this step on all of my nails except my middle nail. On my middle nail, I'm going to do one full dip. I'm only going to do the 1/2 apex and one full dip because this will be my glitter nail. I just want that very thin layer of blue as a base for my glitter. This is a really helpful tip if your glitter is a little on the see-through side. If you use a base of solid dip similar to the color of your glitter, you won't be able to see through it all the way to your nail. Unless that's the look you're going for, then go for it. I always like using a very thin layer of dip powder, the same color as my glitter. It just gives me a nice solid base. Now I'm going in with one full dip for my third dip. And I'm going to apply this to all of my nails except my middle nail. Now that I've dusted that off, I'm going to do one more full layer, except for my middle, and I'll be right back. And now I'm going to apply one layer of clear to all of my nails except my middle nail. This really helped prevent those little white specks. I still had a few, but not nearly as many as I did on my right hand. Some dips require that. It just helps protect the pigment. Now I'm going to apply activator to all of my nails except my middle. Going to wait 2 minutes or until it's completely hardened, and I'll be right back. So I've been getting some questions on my filing and buffing routine. I made a video a while back showing y'all exactly how I do that. I'll leave that in the description box for y'all. I do everything pretty much exactly the same. The only new thing I'm wanting to show y'all, I'll show y'all in just a moment. I'm still doing my coffin shape the same way, pointing that side inwards, kind of rounding out the side. This is my new tip. I like to rest my thumb on the table, and that's how I get that perfect, straight, crisp tip. If you can see what I'm doing, it gives me leverage, helps me get that tip just exactly the way I want it. Then just take my 100, 180 and just round out the sides the way I want it. But that's my new tip. That's what I've been doing here lately. I'm pretty sure I didn't have that in my last video. If I did, I'm sorry. You're seeing it again. but I thought this would be helpful to those of you who are new to dipping, trying to figure out how to get your shape exactly the way you want it. But resting my thumb on my table gives me that leverage I need, makes that shape exactly just perfect. So hope that was helpful for those of you who asked that question. And also, a buffer is your best friend. Just buff it, buff it, buff it. I mean, don't buff it till your pigment's completely gone. That's what the clear dip I applied is for. It helps as a protective layer, helps protect your pigment, but just buff it till it's completely smooth. I like to take my buffer and kind of round out the sides there. Just make that shape exactly the way you want it. And then I like taking my metal file and making sure that cuticle line is just the way I like it. And now that my nails are all filed, buffed, and smooth, we're ready to apply glitter to my middle nail. I'm only going to do one layer. And as I said before, I'm going to lay my finger into the cupcake liner, and this just helps the glitters lay nice and flat. And since I have a glove on, it'll be a lot easier to tap down those glitters, as you'll see here in a moment. I love placing my glitters. So I'm going to apply one layer of base all over my nail. And then I'm going to take my toothpick, get some base on it. Then we'll pick up those glitters and put them exactly where I want them. Alrighty, now it's time for our vertical ombre nails. I'm going to apply a liberal amount of base all over my nail. I'm going to take my fan brush and I'm going to sprinkle it on the side facing my glitter nail. And I'm just going to sprinkle it heaviest at the side and lighter as I go towards the middle, if that makes sense. I'm just going to pat down any glitter sticking up. And you can add more base as needed to any bare spots and just keep sprinkling on that glitter. And of course, we're going to place those glitters exactly where we want them as well. You can so I needed some bigger pieces on there, so I just took me some more base and placed those glitters exactly where I wanted them. So I'm loving the way it's looking really good. So I'm going to do the exact same to my ring finger and I'll be right back. So now I'm going to apply 2 layers of clear dip to my 3 glitter nails. I'm doing 2 layers because I want that extra protection. This chunkier glitter, this particular kind of glitter, it turns silver if you accidentally buff into it. And I know I go ham with my buffing sometimes, and I just like that extra layer of protection. You don't have to do that, it's up to you. But for this particular kind of glitter, I like having that extra layer. And always make sure after each layer is completely dry, you always buff off that clear dip with a stiff bristle brush. I didn't show it for some reason, sorry about that. But I always like to take my stiff bristle brush and get all that excess clear off in between each layer. And right before activating, this just helps prevent cloudiness and you don't have a bunch of white specks in your glitter. Nobody wants that. I'm going to finish activating. Let that dry for 2 minutes or until it's hardened. File and buff, and I'll be right back. Now that those nails are all filed and smooth, I'm going to apply my final layer of activator. I'm going to wait 2 minutes and then we'll be back for top coat, my favorite part. Now I'm going to take my new lint-free wipes. I'm trying these out. I got them at Sally's. I really like them. I'm going to take those and wipe each nail, making sure that activator is completely dry. For my first layer of top coat, I'm going to do one stripe down the middle and one on each side and wipe my brush off. And I'm going to continue doing this on all of my nails, doing my thumb last. I do my thumb last so the top coat doesn't run to one side. And don't take too much time with this first layer. We just want to get that top coat on as quickly as possible, and then we can take more time with our final last layer. And once your top coat has kind of a wrinkled look about it, you'll see it starts to kind of wrinkle up. You'll know it's time to go in with your last layer. And as I said, you can take more time with this one. And when you're through, always make sure and take the edge of that brush, and we're going to cap that tip of your nail, and this helps prevent lifting and makes your nails last a lot longer. Always cap that tip. Let me know in the comments, do y'all like for me to say the same things in my video each time? I try to say these tips each time because for any new dippers watching my videos, let me know if y'all get sick of this. I'll quit putting in all of my videos. I just try to make sure and include this info for anybody new. Just let me know what y'all think in the comments. As I've said before, let me know if there's any videos you'd like for me to make showing y'all any tips and tricks, anything y'all are struggling with. Just let me know. This channel is for y'all, and I want to help any way I can. Oh, I love this mani so much. Now I'm going to apply my Risen Legacy cuticle oil, making sure to keep our cuticles and nails nice and healthy. All done. What do y'all think? Oh, these colors are stunning. The blue gave me a little bit of a workout, but in the end, it's absolutely perfect. So pretty. Love it so much. Thank you, Leanne with Bombshell Nail Co. Thank you so much for sending me these gorgeous dips. I love them. Make sure you check out her website. She has so many gorgeous, beautiful colors. I'll leave all that in the description box for y'all. Also, make sure and check out my affiliate links and codes in the description box as well. I have a new affiliate link with Risen Legacy. I'll make a small commission, so thank you so much if you use that. And the code Princess Sparkle Nails 10 will get you 10% off. So definitely make sure and check that out. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're not already. And ring the bell so you'll be notified of all my upcoming videos. And as I've said, leave a comment if you have any questions or video ideas. I always love hearing them. And I can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Bye.